Introduction. Live beyond 90. No regrets, just wisdom and joy. Living beyond 90 is no longer an unreachable dream. It's a growing reality for more and more people. Yet what truly matters isn't just the number of years we add to our life, but the life we add to those years. This video isn't just about living long. It's about living well, with meaning, joy, and without regret. In a world obsessed with youth, it's easy to overlook the beauty and power of aging with purpose. But those who reach 90 and beyond often carry something extraordinary: deep wisdom, a joyful perspective, and clarity about what truly matters. Today, we're diving into the powerful, often overlooked truths of those who live not only long lives, but fulfilling ones. These aren't just tips for physical longevity, though that plays a role. This is about mindset, relationships, emotional resilience, and staying connected to your purpose. We'll explore how those who thrive past 90 have approached life differently, how they've learned to embrace change, to let go of bitterness, and to nurture gratitude and peace. Their lives offer not just a roadmap to aging, but a guide to living. The journey to a life without regret begins with intention. Many people live their later years trying to rewind time or fearing the future. If you enjoy these tips and want more uplifting videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. But those who thrive in their 90s take a different approach. They lean into life with openness and presence. They choose joy even in the face of loss. They accept their body's changes while still caring for their health. They remain curious, even when the world around them seems to rush forward. And above all, they honor the stories they've lived, using them to inspire those around them. So whether you're already in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, or simply someone who wants to make the most of the years ahead, this message is for you. You'll hear 5 essential principles shared by those who have lived richly beyond 90, principles that will help you design a life of wisdom, grace, and joy. Starting today, let's discover together what it truly means to live long and live well. Chapter 1. Embrace change, the foundation of longevity. One of the most consistent traits among people who live joyfully beyond 90 is their ability to adapt. Life, especially in later years, is full of unexpected shifts: retirement, loss, health changes, family dynamics. Those who resist change often become trapped in fear and frustration. But those who embrace it, even reluctantly, find a surprising strength: resilience. The long-lived individuals we admire most don't just survive life's shifts, they grow through them. This capacity to evolve doesn't mean they never struggle. On the contrary, many have faced profound losses: partners, friends, even independence. But instead of allowing grief or regret to harden them, they've developed a quiet flexibility. They learn to say goodbye with grace, to accept help without shame, and to reshape their sense of purpose. Their secret isn't perfection, it's persistence and openness. Adapting to change also includes embracing new ways of thinking and living. Technology, for example, has transformed how we connect and learn. Nonagenarians who thrive aren't afraid to explore these tools. They might not be digital natives, but they are willing digital learners. Whether it's video calls with grandchildren, online classes, or simply browsing the web for inspiration, they stay engaged with the world. This curiosity keeps the mind active and creates a bridge to younger generations. Beyond technology, embracing change often means shifting one's attitude. Instead of mourning what they've lost, thriving elders celebrate what remains. They focus on what they can do, not on what they can't. They may not run marathons, but they take daily walks. They may not remember every detail, but they cherish meaningful conversations. This positive reframing allows them to savor life deeply without dwelling on regrets. Ultimately, the ability to embrace change stems from a belief that life has value at every stage. The world often sends messages that aging equals decline. But those who live past 90 and love life reject this narrative. They understand that every season brings its own lessons and gifts. Their stories remind us that aging isn't something to fear, it's something to honor. Chapter 2. Prioritize meaningful relationships. The people who live past 90 with joy and clarity often credit their relationships as their greatest source of strength. Not just having people around, but cultivating deep, meaningful connections. These relationships aren't always perfect, nor are they free from conflict, but they are nurtured with care, intention, and forgiveness. As the years go by, it becomes clear it's not about how many friends you have, but about the quality of those bonds. Elders who age with grace understand that connection is essential. Isolation, which can be common in later life, is not just emotionally painful, it's physically damaging. It raises the risk of cognitive decline, depression, and even heart disease. That's why those who thrive beyond 90 actively fight against loneliness. They call family regularly, meet with neighbors, join community groups, or even volunteer their time. Staying socially engaged isn't a luxury, it's a lifeline. But meaningful relationships also come from a willingness to be vulnerable. Many in their 90s speak of the importance of open conversations, the courage to say, "I'm sorry, I love you," or "I need help." These expressions build intimacy and release emotional burdens that, if carried for decades, can weigh heavily. If this video speaks to you, feel free to leave a little comment and hit like. It really helps the channel grow, and we truly appreciate it. Those who age without regret often say they've learned to forgive, not just others, but themselves. They realize that holding grudges or hiding emotions drains their energy and blocks deeper connection. Another powerful aspect is intergenerational relationships. Those who live long and will often maintain strong ties with younger people. They offer wisdom, share stories, and receive fresh energy in return. It creates a beautiful exchange. The elder offers perspective, and the younger person offers new ways of seeing the world. Whether through grandchildren, younger friends, or mentoring roles, these bonds fuel a sense of purpose and joy. And finally, one often overlooked but essential relationship is the one with oneself. Those who thrive late in life spend time reflecting, listening inward, and cultivating self-compassion. They've stopped trying to be who they should be and instead honor who they truly are. This self-acceptance radiates outward, making their other relationships richer and more authentic. Chapter 3. Keep the mind engaged and the spirit curious. A sharp, engaged mind and a curious spirit are common traits among those who live beyond 90 with vitality. Longevity isn't just about the body, it's equally about the brain and soul. People who continue to learn, explore, and reflect keep themselves mentally and emotionally young. This doesn't mean earning degrees or mastering difficult skills. It means staying mentally active and spiritually awake, no matter the age. Many long-lived individuals make learning a part of everyday life. They read, write, do puzzles, or even take up new hobbies well into their 80s and 90s. They seek out information, stay interested in current events, and ask questions. This habit of lifelong learning creates mental resilience and helps maintain cognitive function. It's not about knowing everything. It's about staying engaged with the world and open to new ideas. Curiosity also keeps the spirit alive. Whether it's traveling to new places, even if only virtually, or diving into a new book genre, curiosity adds color and variety to life. It provides purpose and keeps boredom at bay. And for many, spiritual curiosity is just as vital. They explore questions of meaning, purpose, and connection to something greater, whether through faith, meditation, or personal reflection. This exploration brings peace and grounding. Another crucial element is the practice of gratitude and reflection. Many people over 90 keep journals, meditate, or simply take quiet time each day to reflect on their lives. This isn't about nostalgia or regret. It's about finding patterns, meaning, and growth in their journey. By doing so, they strengthen their emotional clarity and deepen their joy in the present moment. Creative expression also plays a big role. Whether it's painting, gardening, singing, or storytelling, creativity engages both the brain and heart. It's a reminder that beauty and self-expression are not limited by age. In fact, many elders find their most profound creative voices later in life, once the pressures of work and ego have softened. In short, those who thrive beyond 90 don't let their minds grow stale. They keep asking, wondering, creating, and growing. They show us that curiosity is not just a youthful trait. It's a lifelong gift that keeps the spirit energized and the mind alert. Chapter 4. Take care of the body with kindness and consistency. Living well past 90 isn't possible without caring for the body, but what sets thriving elders apart is how they care for it. They don't chase perfection, youth, or unrealistic beauty standards. Instead, they treat their bodies with respect, patience, and kindness. They understand that the goal is not to look young, but to feel well enough to live fully. Their habits aren't extreme. They're consistent, intentional, and rooted in self-respect. One of the most powerful tools is gentle movement. While intense workouts may not be feasible, many nonagenarians swear by walking, stretching, swimming, or Tai Chi. These activities support mobility, reduce joint pain, and boost mood. Regular movement helps maintain balance, flexibility, and circulation, essential elements of independence in later years. But, just as importantly, it keeps the mind and body in harmony. Nutrition is another foundational piece. The people who live longest often follow a diet that emphasizes whole, unprocessed foods. They eat plenty of vegetables, healthy fats, lean proteins, and drink lots of water. It's not about restrictive diets or the latest fads. It's about listening to their bodies and nourishing themselves in a way that sustains energy, supports digestion, and reduces inflammation. Many follow traditional eating patterns, such as the Mediterranean or plant-forward diets, not because they're trendy, but because they work. Equally vital is rest and recovery. Elders who age well prioritize sleep and know when to slow down. They create calm evening routines, limit overstimulation, and recognize the signs of burnout. Rest isn't laziness, it's necessary maintenance. And they respect their limits without shame, which allows them to make the most of their active hours. But perhaps the most inspiring physical habit is their attitude toward their bodies. Rather than criticizing wrinkles or stiffness, they show gratitude for what their bodies still allow them to do. They marvel at their heartbeat, the strength in their legs, or the clarity in their vision. They treat their physical selves not as burdens, but as lifelong companions. This shift in perspective transforms aging from something to resist into something to embrace. By caring for the body with kindness and consistency, these remarkable individuals have created a sustainable path toward longevity. They remind us that small, daily choices, made with love and patience, are the true foundation of lifelong health. Chapter 5. Live with purpose. Find joy in the everyday. Those who live well into their 90s with clarity and peace almost always speak of purpose. Not necessarily a grand mission or lifelong career, but a daily reason to get up in the morning. Purpose brings structure to time, meaning to tasks, and joy to the soul. It doesn't disappear with retirement, it evolves. And for the long-lived, finding purpose in small moments is what makes life feel rich and worthwhile. Purpose can take many forms. For some, it's caring for a pet, tending a garden, or cooking meals for loved ones. For others, it's volunteering, mentoring, or simply being present for family. The form doesn't matter as much as the feeling, though what they do has value. Purpose brings a sense of being needed, of contributing, of being part of something larger than oneself. It combats apathy and keeps the heart engaged with life. A key trait among these individuals is their ability to savor the ordinary. They don't wait for big achievements or events to feel fulfilled. They take deep joy in the sound of birds, the rhythm of a daily walk, or the laughter of a friend. They find beauty in simplicity, and that mindset transforms each day into a gift. This attitude isn't automatic, it's cultivated. It comes from years of choosing to notice the good, even when life feels heavy. Conclusion: living beyond 90, a life of no regrets. Reaching the age of 90 and beyond is a remarkable milestone. But what makes it truly meaningful is not just the number itself. It's how those years are lived. As we've seen through these 5 powerful principles: embracing change, nurturing meaningful relationships, keeping the mind curious, caring for the body, and living with purpose. Longevity isn't just a matter of luck or genetics. It's a path carved by intentional choices, daily habits, and a heart open to life. People who thrive past 90 don't avoid hardship, they transcend it. They've experienced loss, illness, and transition. Yet they choose to lean into growth rather than retreat into fear. They adapt, forgive, create, and keep showing up. And in doing so, they live not just long lives, but rich ones. Their stories aren't about perfection, but about resilience, wisdom, and joy. They show us that aging doesn't have to be a story of decline. It could be a celebration of everything we've become. Perhaps the most inspiring lesson is this: it's never too late. Whether you're 60, 70, or already past 90, these principles can still shape your path. Every day is a chance to begin again, to reach out to someone you love, to move your body with care, to explore something new, to rest when needed, and to honor what brings you meaning. Regret comes when we ignore what matters. Joy comes when we align our lives with what feels true. This message isn't about escaping aging. It's about embracing it, about recognizing that your story, no matter your age, is still being written. You still have something to offer. You still have love to give, wisdom to share, and moments to savor. Your experiences are not behind you. They are with you, shaping your legacy. So as you move forward, remember, life beyond 90 is not just possible. It can be extraordinary. Not because it's free of challenge, but because it's filled with meaning. Choose presence. Choose kindness. Choose connection. And above all, choose to live in a way that leaves no room for regret, only space for wisdom and joy. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Share in the comments what stood out to you in this video. We'd love to hear it. Your feedback means a lot. Subscribe to Thrive Beyond 60, turn on the bell, and join us for more videos. See you very soon.